Have you ever met someone so perfect that they seemed too good to be true? In a small African village, a beautiful young woman fell in love with a mysterious stranger who appeared from nowhere. He was handsome, rich, charming. And he had only one rule: never follow him after midnight. But one night, curiosity got the better of her. What she discovered would haunt her forever. The story. Long ago, in a peaceful village surrounded by forests and rivers, there lived a young woman named Adanna. People often said she was the most beautiful girl anyone had ever seen. Suitors came from neighboring villages carrying gifts. Some brought livestock. Others brought gold. But Adanna rejected them all. "I deserve someone extraordinary," she would say. Her parents warned her. The perfect person does not exist. But Adanna never listened. Then one evening, as the sun disappeared beyond the hills, a stranger arrived. The entire village stopped to stare. He was unlike anyone they had ever seen. Tall, handsome, elegant. His clothes shimmered in the fading light. His voice was calm and gentle. "My name is Obinna," he said. "I come from a distant land." The women admired him. The men envied him. And Adanna instantly fell in love. Within weeks, the two were married. At first, everything seemed perfect. Obinna treated her like a queen. He gave her beautiful clothes and expensive jewelry. Adanna believed she had finally found the extraordinary man she always dreamed of. But there was something strange about him. Something nobody could explain. He never ate with the villagers. Nobody knew where he came from. And every single night, shortly after midnight, he disappeared. One evening, Adanna finally asked him, "My husband, where do you go every night?" Obinna's smile faded. For the first time, he looked worried. "There is something I must do." "What thing?" "You cannot know." Adanna frowned. "Why?" Obinna took her hand. "Because if you follow me, you will regret it." Then he added, "Promise me that no matter what happens, you will never follow me after midnight." Adanna hesitated. But eventually she agreed. "I promise." For many months she kept her word. But curiosity is a powerful thing. Each night she wondered where he went. Each night the mystery grew. And eventually, she could no longer resist. One moonlit night, she pretended to be asleep. At midnight, Obinna quietly left their house. A few moments later, Adanna followed. She stayed hidden among the shadows. Obinna walked beyond the village. Beyond the river. Deep into the forest. The deeper they went, the colder the air became. Soon they reached a clearing. A strange blue light glowed between the trees. Adanna hid behind a large rock and looked. What she saw made her blood run cold. Dozens of figures stood in a circle. They were not human. Some floated above the ground. Others had glowing eyes. The air itself seemed alive. Then Obinna stepped into the center. Slowly, his appearance began to change. His handsome face twisted. His eyes glowed bright white. His feet lifted from the earth. And suddenly Adanna realized the terrible truth. Her husband was a spirit. A gasp escaped her lips. Instantly, every creature turned toward her. The forest became silent. Obinna stared directly at her. His expression was filled with sadness. "You broke your promise." The spirits began moving toward her. Adanna screamed and ran. She raced through the forest. Branches scratched her skin. Roots nearly caused her to fall. Behind her echoed terrifying voices. The spirits chased her through the darkness. Faster. Closer. Closer still. Just when she thought they would catch her, the first rays of sunlight appeared. The spirits vanished. Adanna collapsed near the village. When the villagers found her, she told them everything. The elders listened carefully. Then one of them sighed. We feared this day would come. Your husband was never human. That night, Obinna appeared one final time. He stood outside her home. The moonlight shone through his body like mist. I loved you, he said softly. But trust is stronger than curiosity. Tears filled Adanna's eyes. Please don't leave. Obinna shook his head. The worlds of the living and the spirits were never meant to be joined. He placed a beautiful necklace in her hand. Then he slowly faded into the night. And Adanna never saw him again. Ending. Years later, children gathered around village fires to hear her story. And whenever someone asked why promises matter, the elders would tell them about the beautiful girl who married a spirit. And lost everything because she could not resist one forbidden secret. And whenever someone asked why promises matter, the elders would tell them about the beautiful girl who married a spirit. And lost everything because she could not resist one forbidden secret.